Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something important: how to learn English. Learning English can be fun, and it can be easy if you do it the right way. So, I want to share some helpful tips with you. Let me begin with a story. When I was younger, I didn't know any English. I felt nervous and even scared. But then, I started listening to stories in English. I listened every single day. Slowly, I began to understand. The words became clearer, and my fear disappeared. Listening is one of the most important things. When you listen, you hear new words. You learn how they sound and how to use them. That's why it's a good idea to listen to English every day. Listen to stories, songs, or even the news. It really helps. Now let's talk about practice. You've probably heard the saying, practice makes perfect. And it's true. When I was learning, I practiced every day. I spoke English, even if I made a lot of mistakes. Mistakes are okay. They help you improve. So don't be afraid to speak. Use English every day. Another great tip is to read. Reading is a powerful way to learn. Start with simple books. Books with pictures are especially good. They help you understand the story more easily. As you read, you learn new words and how to use them in sentences. I remember reading a story about a cat that got lost. It was a simple story, but I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot of new words from that one book. The more I read, the better my English became. So, read as much as you can. It really helps. Writing is important too. When you write, you use the words you've learned and put them together in new ways. You don't have to write big things. Just start small. Write about your day, your family, or anything you like. The more you write, the better you'll get. When I was learning, I had a little notebook. I wrote in it every day. About school, my friends, even my dreams. I made a lot of mistakes, but I learned from them. Writing made me feel more confident. Watching English videos is also a fun way to learn. You can watch cartoons, movies, or TV shows. When you watch, you hear how people really speak. You learn how to say words correctly, and you pick up new vocabulary too. I remember watching a cartoon about a funny dog. It made me laugh a lot, but I also learned new words from it. Watching videos helped me understand spoken English better. So, watch as many as you can. They're very helpful. Talking to people is another great way to learn. If you have friends who speak English, talk to them. Practice speaking with them. And if you don't, you can find people online. There are many people around the world learning English just like you. They want to practice too. I had a friend who spoke English very well. We talked every day. I made mistakes, but she helped me. She corrected me and supported me. Talking to her helped me improve a lot. I learned many new words and how to use them. So find someone to talk to. It really helps. Being patient is also important. Learning a new language takes time. It doesn't happen in one day. So be patient with yourself. Don't give up. Keep going, even when it feels hard. Every small step matters. I remember feeling sad when I didn't understand something. But I didn't stop. I kept going. Little by little, I improved. I learned more and more. So always remember to be patient. You will get there, step by step. Let's talk about using a dictionary. A dictionary is your best friend when learning a language. It helps you understand new words. When you hear or see a word you don't know, look it up. Learn what it means. Learn how to say it. Then, try using it in a sentence. I used to carry a small dictionary with me. Every time I heard a new word, I checked it. Then I tried to use it. That's how I learned many new words. So, always keep a dictionary with you. It really helps. Another good tip is to play games in English. Games make learning fun. You don't feel like you're studying, but you're still learning. There are many games that can help you with English: word games, puzzles, and quiz games. I used to play a word game with my friends. We had to find as many words as possible. The person with the most words won. It was fun, and I learned a lot of new vocabulary. So, play games in English. It's an enjoyable way to learn. Try thinking in English, too. It might be hard at first, but it's very helpful. When you think in English, you use the words you know. You also learn to build sentences quickly. When I started, I had to translate everything in my head. But over time, it got easier. Eventually, I was thinking in English without even trying. So give it a try. It's great practice. Setting goals is also a smart idea. Goals help you stay focused. They give you something to work towards. Start small. Maybe learn 5 new words a day, or read 1 page of a book each night. When you reach your goals, you'll feel proud, and that will motivate you to keep going. I set small goals for myself, too. At first, I tried to learn 10 new words each week. Then, I aimed to read a full book in English. Reaching those goals made me happy and showed me I was making progress. So set goals. They really help. Finally, remember to review what you've learned. Reviewing helps you remember better. Look back at your notes, reread your old writing, or listen to the same story again. The more you review, the more you remember. I used to review my notes every week. I read them again and again. It helped me remember and also showed me how much I had improved. So take time to review. It will help you grow. Another important thing to remember is to stay positive. Learning a new language can be challenging, but having a positive attitude makes it much easier. Believe in yourself. You are capable of learning English. When you feel discouraged, think about why you started. Keep your goal in mind and let it motivate you. There were times when I felt like giving up, but I reminded myself that I could do it, and I did. Staying positive made a big difference, so always try to stay positive. It will help you keep going and reach your goal. Also, don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. Everyone makes them. When you make a mistake, don't feel bad. Learn from it. Mistakes are lessons. I made many mistakes while I was learning, but they helped me improve. I didn't let them stop me. I learned from each one, and I became better because of them. So, don't fear mistakes. They are your best teachers. And most importantly, enjoy the journey. Learning English is not just a task. It's a journey full of discovery. Enjoy every part of it. The more you enjoy it, the easier it becomes. When I was learning, I really enjoyed the process. I loved learning new words. I loved understanding new stories. That joy helped me learn faster and made everything more fun. So, try to enjoy your journey. It will make learning feel easier and more rewarding. As you continue, try to surround yourself with English. That means being around the language as much as possible. Listen to English music, watch English movies, read signs and labels in English. The more you hear and see the language, the more you will absorb it. I remember changing the language on my phone to English. At first, it was confusing, but I quickly got used to it. Every time I used my phone, I learned something new. So, immerse yourself in English. It works. Another useful tip is repetition. Repeating things helps you remember them. Don't be afraid to go over the same words or sentences again and again. I used to say new words out loud every day until they felt natural. Repeating helped me remember and speak more confidently. So, review and repeat what you learn. It makes a big difference. Sometimes learning can feel boring, but there are ways to make it fun. Try singing songs in English. Singing helps you remember words, and it's a lot of fun too. You can also create little stories using the new words you've learned. This makes learning feel like a game. I used to sing English songs every morning. It made me happy and excited to learn more. I also made up silly stories with my vocabulary. It was fun and helped me remember new words. So make learning enjoyable in your own way. It keeps you motivated. Try to use what you learn right away. When you learn a new word, use it in a sentence. Speak it, write it, or think it. The more you use a word, the better you remember it. For example, when I learned the word beautiful, I used it for everything. The sky was beautiful, the flowers were beautiful, even my breakfast was beautiful. Using the word helped me remember it well. So, use what you learn. That's how you keep it in your memory. And don't rush. Learning English is not a race. It's okay to go slowly. It's okay to take breaks. The important thing is to keep going. Even if you learn just one word a day, that's progress. I remember feeling like I wasn't learning fast enough, but then I realized that every new word was a step forward. Every bit counts. So take your time and enjoy the process. Another great habit is keeping a journal in English. Write about your day, your thoughts, or your dreams. Writing in a journal is a great way to practice every day, and it's also fun to look back and see how far you've come. I kept a journal when I was learning. At first, I could only write short, simple sentences. But over time, my writing improved. My sentences got longer and clearer. It felt really good to see my progress. So, keep a journal. It's a powerful tool for learning. And finally, never be afraid to ask questions. If you don't understand something, just ask. Asking questions is part of learning. It shows that you are curious and eager to understand more. There are no silly questions when it comes to learning. I used to ask a lot of questions. My teachers, my friends, even myself. Every question helped me understand something better. So, always ask when you're unsure. It will help you grow and learn faster.
If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Before we go, let me leave you with this. Learning English isn't just about memorizing words or grammar rules. It's about connecting with people, just like Sarah did on her trip. So keep practicing, stay curious, and most importantly, enjoy the journey. See you in the next video.